What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another Space City Cannabis Live. This is Smoke Sessions episode number 154. Let's have an afternoon sesh. And today we got some Beetlejuice, we got some gelato candy, and we also have some blue nerds, y'all. So let's go ahead and check them out. I'm going to go ahead and start off with Beetlejuice. Shout out to everybody in the live chat. If this is your first time joining the live chat, make sure you come in, say what's up, and be a part of the live chat. Now we're going to go ahead and start off with some of this Beetlejuice. Just got off of work a little while ago, so I'm going to go ahead and enjoy. And I hope you guys are doing the same. This Beetlejuice is real nice. It's got that real nice fruity lime nose to it, which I am a big fan of. It's reminiscent of like an OG. So if you're big fans of OGs, this one's right up your alley. Only difference is it has that little fruitiness to it, which just adds to the flavor, in my opinion. What's up to the homie Drank? Drank said, what up, everyone? We got Dennis Haltman in the building, too. Said, what up, Space Fam? Shout out to the homie Dennis Haltman. And let me know if you guys caught that review today, that Dulce de Uva, that rosin coming from Kingstone Farms. Let me know if you saw it. I'll go ahead and twist something up real quick. Go ahead and have our first smoke of the day. Shout out to all you guys watching. Let me know if you guys went to work, if you're already off, you work them early mornings, or if you're at work right now. Rad Boy says, cheers, smash the like button. Indeed. Don't forget to smash that like button. Oh, we got my wife in here. Says, hello, hope y'all have a great live. Back to work. Wah, wah, wah. Shout out to my wife, baby mama. She's at work right now, but she's with us in spirit. Go ahead and grab a nice filter tip. Got my number 2 pencil down here too. As you can see, we're at different tables. So we are back to our old school garage setup down here. Sometimes I like being down here. Sometimes I like being upstairs. It's just whatever strikes the mood. Go ahead and twist this up. Let me know if this is how you guys roll your doinks too. This is pretty much how I roll. I just feel like it's real easy this way. I knock them out super quick. If the paper allows it, as you can see, it's getting cut up right there. But that's pretty much it, man. You just lick it and stick it. And just like that, you're done. Then you go ahead and just press the flower down with the number 2 pencil. All right, here we go. Just patting down this flower. And once again, this is that Beetlejuice coming from Shop Hello Mary. And don't forget, you can always use code Space City whenever you're shopping at shophellomary.com, and you can get that 10% off. We also got some Lift Farms over here. I should have put that in the thumbnail. That would have been straight views right there, comparing Shop Hello Mary with Lift Farms. We might have to do that in another one. Go ahead and just push in our tip. Giggity. And you just cut off the excess. And there you have it, guys. Nice little joint. Nice filter tip. Then we'll go ahead and just add the crown. What's up to the homie Rain Sounds? He says, yo, finally made it to a live stream. Hell yeah, man. That's what's up, dude. Great to have you here. Hopefully you're having a great day. And let us know if you're smoking on anything. I'm about to get into this Beetlejuice right here, coming from Shop Hello Mary. And yeah. If you're just tuning in, this Beetlejuice got that nice fruity lime citrus flavor to it. Or nose, I'm sorry. Dang, I ain't even started smoking yet. I'm already tripping. Go ahead and spark it up. Cheers to all you guys. Let me know if you guys were at work. If you guys are already off of work. I just got off of work a little while ago. I ate some spaghetti. And I was like, you know what? Let me hop on here with the homies right quick. Let me have a nice little smoke session. Typically, it's just me, myself, just smoking right here. And I thought, you know what? Let me go ahead and just hop on here with the homies right quick, see what's going on. Hell yeah, the homie Rain Sound says he just got out of work about an hour ago. Hell yeah, man, that's what's up, G. Yo, we got an OG back in the building, says Shiesty Grows 420. Said, what up, Space? Smoking on Triangle Mints from Micro Bean Cut. Hell yeah, man, that's a motherfucking bet. Yo, we got AJ in the building. Say, yo, Space City. What's up, AJ? How you doing today, man? We're over here smoking on some of this Beetlejuice. Smoking real good. Okay, Shiesty Grow says it's been curing 42 days. Smoking nice. Hell yeah, man. You just hitting that stride right there at that 42 day plus, all the way out to that 60. You hitting that stride, man. What's up to the homie Jeffrey Barksdale? Jeffrey Barksdale, how you doing today, brother? Appreciate you coming up to the live stream, and I hope you're having a good day. Hell yeah. AJ said he's at the pickup line for the kids' school. Man, I remember them days. My wife and I used to get into arguments about it because I used to have to be there like an hour before it even got out. You know what I'm saying? I would show up, say the school let out at 4 o'clock. I'd be lined up at 3 o'clock, man. Not doing shit, but just standing in line, just waiting. And my wife used to hate it, man, because we live like down the street from my kid's school. So, 10, 15 minutes we're there. And so she used to be like, why the hell are we showing up an hour early? And I'm like, just got to, man. I just got to be here early. You know what I'm saying? What did my son look out the window? He's like, man, I hope my dad is here. He look out the window and see my car. He's like, oh, shit, he right there. Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's just my mentality. The homie Rain Sound says, have you tried cherry runts? I'm pretty sure I've tried cherry runts. Yes, sir. What about it, Rain Sounds? You like it? You a big fan of that cherry runts? The real question is, have you tried the Space City runts? Yo, we got OG Hard Life 951 with the Ash Buster 9000. Look, he pulled up. I ain't had this. Hard Life 951 passed this to me. He said, here you go, G. There you go. One time for the homies. AJ says, same thing. Hell yeah. He says, same right down the street, the school. Hell yeah, AJ. That's a motherfucking bet, man. I'm a little nervous, man. My oldest son is going to start middle school next year. So this is his first time being in middle school. So, real exciting time, man. Jeffrey Barksdale says, doing great, fam. Glad to see everyone. Hope things going good. Yes, sir. Things are going real good, man. Hard Life 951 says, hell yeah, keeping it clean. You already know, my boy. AJ says, I need one of those. Hey, man, you can pick them up at Costco, bro. They're only like $20. Rechargeable. These motherfuckers is crazy. It's meant for your car, you know what I'm saying? But it's meant for your ash and your weed smoke. Look at that. Ain't none but fucking weed and papers in there, man. And stamps, bro. Man, who the fuck been using this shit? Little tops from the doinks. That motherfucker ain't never seen a carpet. Hell yeah. The homie Rain Sound says, I bought some cherry runts. How gonna roll one later tonight? And yo, Space City Runts. Yes, sir. We did a collab with Shop Hello Mary. So be sure to go and check them out if you can. We got a nice little special design Mylar bag. So you can go ahead and get one of those, limited edition. And if this is your first time joining the live chat, make sure you come in, say what's up, and be a part of the live chat. Hell yeah, that boy AJ said too funny. Our Live 951 says, Town Space, while you're at Costco, get your little sample cups. You a fucking fool, man. Hell yeah. Go ahead and get you them sample cups, G. Sometimes I might even come with some bud in it. Look at this motherfucker right here. God damn, who been using this shit? Got none but straight fucking Keith at the bottom of this so it get used so much, man. God dog. Who did this? Who did this? This is what it's supposed to look like. But this one look like it's starting to get on to the same route, man. What's going on? Shit. This one's smoking real clean though. This is that Beetlejuice, man. This was nice to have in the back pocket, man. You can cheap on this all day. That boy AJ said that turtle pie was really good. Are you boxing in that event? What event, AJ? I don't think I know what there's a boxing event? I don't think I'm too familiar with that. Rain Sound says, laugh out loud. I got to get me some of those Costco sample cups. Hell yeah, G. Jeffrey Barksdale said, told you just need a couple stickers for the vac, and it's a whole line of money makers. We can add the number 2 pencil and the sample cups. Hot dog. Fucking Jeffrey Barksdale. You the fucking marketing, the head of marketing for fucking Space City Cannabis right there, man. My boy said, hey, we got it all coming, man. We'll come out with a special edition, yellow one that had the number 2 right here. You know what I'm saying? Damn. Complete with fucking Keef at the end of your pencil and everything. Look how much the fucking Keef is caked up on this bitch. That's after I cleaned it, y'all. How many of y'all out there would scrape that shit and throw it in a bowl? Y'all let me know. Ain't nothing but hash right there, man. My boy Jeffrey Barksdale got a great idea. Damn, man. Shout out to the Space City family, dude. I've heard people call y'all Space Cadets, Space Fam, Space City Family. But I don't think we've come up with a legit, name for you guys. All the regulars, man. Everybody that always tune in. Everybody that's here day after day. Whenever my bitch ass is on here smoking and shit. What do we call you guys, man? AJ says that Bud Brothers not this weekend. Next one, they got boxing. Anyone could have signed up. Damn, that's crazy. Bud Brothers going to be out there boxing. I want to see who's going to be out there boxing, man. I ain't going to sign up. Shit. You catch me fucked up, man. I'll be hanging off the sideline and shit. Jeez. I wonder if any of the vendors gonna sign up, man. That's gonna be crazy. Hell yeah. Dennis Halterman says Space Fam. I might have to put up a poll. We got Space Fam. And we got Space Fam. Hell yeah, AJ, maybe 20 years ago when my knees didn't pop every time I stood up. You know what I'm saying? Shit, throw my fucking back out just getting up on the ring. Shit, man. Fuck around, catch CTE coming out that bitch, dude. Yeah, this one's smoking real nice, man. This is that Beetlejuice. I don't have much really to show you guys, man. I just came on here. I thought I'd twist one up, chief one with you guys, see what y'all guys got going on. What do you guys think about this new SB3 law that's been apparently it's been what's the word I'm looking for? It's been tweaked a little bit. So now it's not gonna be a flat out ban on THC. It's just gonna be kind of regulated, almost like alcohol. I think that's what it said when I was reading it. Let me know about your thoughts in the chat. What do you guys think about this SB3 shit that's going on in Texas? AJ says, hell yeah, my boy. We also got some gelato candy right here. This stuff is straight gas. That's why I brought it down here. I was like, man, this shit's some straight fire. I wish it still had some of this shit right here. Some of this Wagyu or some of that yellow sushi, man. That shit was some straight gas. Keep it 10. My boy Hardlife 951 calling it for what it is. He says, I think it's bullshit. Looking at it from the outside, looks like an invitation for big companies, but I'm a pothead. Hell yeah. Likewise, brother. I think these motherfuckers just trying to figure out how they can make all the money off of it, bro. That's what I think it is, man. They know it's big money in it. It's been proven. They see it out there. The war on drugs is a complete failure, and that was also something else that might even take a whole nother live stream to get into, man. It's just the CIA has just been running drugs in the United States for years. Allegedly. But, man, y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think about that. Dennis Halterman says they need to leave the plant alone. I agree 100%, man. AJ says, you've had their new raws and disposables at Shop Pillow Mary. I think the last one we had was the papaya cake. They sent another one. My wife has it, and it's got to be pretty good because I haven't seen it since. Yes, sir. Only priced at $29.99, and you get that 10% off too. Hell yeah. The homie Rain Sound says, I saw that they wanted to add some stricter regulations. I thought they were loosening it up a little bit. But the flour was still the same at that 0.3% THC. I think the drinks and edibles were capped out at 10 milligrams. So that was definitely a little bit of a strict regulation, but as opposed to what it was before as a complete ban on all products, I think that's a little bit of a loosening up right there, if you ask me. Yep, Rainside says, but no ban, which is a good thing. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. AJ832 says simply had Trichome Tortoise, Mountain Man, and Dino Squish. Hell yeah, I don't know how they passing that shit off, man. That shit ain't fucking, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be the one to say nothing, though. We also got some of this half-baked over here. Half-baked. This has been vacuum sealed, so you can see all the nugs all squished up. Got a big old fat nug right here, though. Holy shit. Goddamn. Let's see what Hardlife 951 is saying over here. He said they need to legalize marijuana. No more of this THCA cutting the plant down early bullshit. Hell yeah, man. Well, that's what it was. That's what it was in the beginning. Now, that whole THCA cutting down early, that was in the beginning, man. Nowadays, motherfuckers don't give a shit, bro. They sourcing some fire-ass flower, they slapping a fake COA on it, and they call it a day after that. Now, you do get some that are actually sending, the plant to get tested, but that 2 week early, that was just for the sample. That wasn't for the whole crop. So they would just cut that sample early, send it wet, and then the rest of the crop is still growing. But when that COA comes back, it comes back for that strain. So everything that's coming out is coming out with a COA. You know what I'm saying? So it's just real loose, you know what I'm saying? And then you got to find out who's making these COAs, who's actually certified, who's like above all the be all know all, you know, test, which I don't think there is one. Rain Sound says, imagine if Texas legalizes weed. Sheesh, it would be nice. And I thought that's the path we were on for a second there, especially with Dallas, you know, fucking making the big ass push. Austin was supposed to be the next one in line for a full rec. And then something happened, man. Somewhere along the line, something happened. And typically when you see something like that, all you got to do is follow the money. Follow the money, and you'll see exactly where that chink in the chain was at. It's a lot of real interesting things once you start doing some research. Yo, we got the homie Ruben Walls in the building. Ruben Walls said, what's up, Space City and Mrs. Space City? Hell yeah, shout out to the homie Ruben Walls, man. Great to have you here. And how's your day going, man? Let me go ahead and pass it to Ruben right quick. Ruben, you want to hit this whole Ruben? I bet, Ruben. Now, if it does, yeah, see, Ruben Wall says Dan Patrick happened. Dan Patrick happened. And who's associated? I thought he had a sister. You know what I'm saying? I thought he had a sister that was involved in all this and stood a chance of making some money if that band did go across. Now, don't quote me on that, but that's what I heard somewhere along the line. You passing it back, Ruben? All right, I got you, G. Appreciate it, man. What you think? Hell yeah, Ruben Wall says, of course, of course. Hell yeah, my boy. Jeffrey Barksdale says, say Ruben Walls, how's it going? Yo, we got Sammy Copor in the building. Says, hi, dude. My uncut gem supply is getting low. I'm going to go back to get some Mendo breath. Hell yeah, man. Mendo breath sounds fire, dude. And damn, I hate when that supply gets low. You got to have that emergency stash at all times. Hell yeah, they been had that, AJ. I seen that boy, Josh. Josh is like one of the CEOs of Sluggers or whatever. He said they hopped into the hemp market. That's what they call it, is hemp. You know what I'm saying? That where they're able to ship that shit. And if you notice, that shit's coated in diamonds as opposed to the keef that you normally see. Hey, yeah, see, Hardlife 951 says, laugh out loud, puff, puff, give. Hardlife acting like he gonna hit this hoe, man. Knowing goddamn well I'm gonna pass it to him, he gonna start coughing. But we'll see. Here you go, Hardlife. Hit that hoe, G. But yeah, man, that shit wild with the SB3. We gonna see what happens, man. AJ said, bro, how's Token Turfs rolls? He has a 10-pack in a box. AJ, I highly recommend Token Turfs, bro. He's got some fire ass hash holes. He's always got some really nice combos in there, and the flour is always top notch, man. It's always gonna be some fire ass rosin. I've seen him with like some Damn It Bobby. I've seen him with all kinds of shit. So, you know, if you follow him on Instagram, you see everything that he's got. You'll see all the flour combos on there. He usually has a lot of Tenko, or the last one that I seen him with was like that KB berries. You know that brand, that KB, and then as well as the what was it? The Playbook. Those Playbook small batch shit. Yeah, man. And you get merch with them hoes too. So that's the crazy thing. Look, Hard Life coughing up a storm. I told your bitch ass, hell yeah, huh? All right. The boy Hard Life just passed it back. Look, he ain't even hit it. Hell yeah. AJ says, I've heard the diamonds are not good for your health wise. They usually sprayed on. Hell yeah, man. I don't fuck with none of that diamond shit. Like, if it's already in there, it's in there. I can't do nothing with it. But, you know what I'm saying? When it comes down to those sluggers things, I saw the ones with the diamonds. I said, no, sir. Give me that keef. Yo, we got Frank R in the building. Said, what's good, Space City family? What's good, Ruben? What's going down, Frank R? Appreciate you coming on to the live stream, man. But most importantly, thank you so much for coming in and saying what's up. Can't imagine how many people come in and don't say what's up or don't say anything at all. Hell yeah, man. And we coming down to the end of this Beetlejuice. This Beetlejuice is really solid, man. Like I told you, you can cheat on this shit all day. Just have it in the back pocket, have a few rolled up. Not a bad smoke at all. Hell yeah, the homie Frank R says he's smoking on some Jay Groves Vineyard. That sounds dope, man. Shout out to Jay Groves, man. Jay Groves 420. The homie Sammy says I stick with flour and hash, no thanks to other chemicals except rosin. Hell yeah, my boy. I stay away from all that shit too, man. The homie Rain Sound says, man, for some reason I can't roll joints. I can only roll blunts. Yeah, I came down with that sickness about 5-6 years ago, you know what I'm saying? Then I got cured and now I got another sickness where I can only roll doinks. The homie Loud Gang said, what it do, Space Fam? What's up, Loud Gang? Appreciate you pulling up, man. My boy Hard Life says, I don't like that Beetlejuice shit. It makes me call. Hey, you a fool, dog. I told your ass, though. Motherfucker hit that one hard as fuck. My boy Eric A15 said, what up, Space City and Room? Shout out to the homie Eric A15. I appreciate you coming on to the live stream, homie. How's your day going, man? And what you smoking on? The homie Frank R says, I've been like that too. I use a little raw rolling machine for my joints and blunts. I love it. Hell yeah, man. Well, I'm getting low here, so I'm about to roll up another one so you guys get to see how I roll them up. I pretty much got it down to a science, I guess. All right, guys, we'll go ahead and put that one to the side. Let's go ahead and open up this gelato candy right here. I'm going to grab this drink right here so I can cleanse my palate. Damn, that sounds fancy as fuck. Cleanse my palate. Real connoisseur shit. In reality, it's just grape Kool-Aid. Hell yeah, my boy said he got it down to a science too. He said, I got it down to a science after 30 years. I needed to develop patience. Hell yeah, man. Patience is the main thing. My boy Eric A15 says, man, I wish I was smoking, getting this workday in, boss. Hell yeah, man. Shout out to you, Eric. I got my workday over with, so now I'm celebrating. You dig? Ruben Wall says, I'm hitting on some full gas and some amnesia batter. Damn, Ruben Wall's out here wilding, y'all. Loud Gang L says, about to try this 818. Been in mailbox for a month. Damn. That shit's been in the mailbox for a month. I don't know if it's going to be tasting exactly right, but hey, fuck it, G. Fuck it. I tell you, Frank R said the same shit. He said, been in the mailbox for a month. It ain't no more THCA Loud Gang. I thought the same shit. I said, oh shit, my boy. Fucking 818 OG in there just suffering, dog, saying, let me out, let me out. Put me in a paper. He said, I didn't want to go out like this. Not like this. I said, damn, I got done in the mailbox. I got this dope little raw hemp grinder right here. Give it a couple twists. Harlife says this is a Costco sample cup. Y'all let me know in the chat if y'all agree. My boy Loud Gang cracking up, dog. Sammy Kopar says, I'm still new at rolling after 10 years of smoking. Does it affect the flavor of weed? I, for some reason, do not enjoy weed in a pipe. So yeah, so if you're rolling it with blunts, it's definitely going to affect a little bit of the weed. You're not going to get it to the full extent. Pretty much, you're going to be smoking tobacco, and that's what a lot of people don't realize when they say that they like blunts. They just like tobacco. That shit got a grip on them. You know what I'm saying? Like that nicotine, that flavor. Don't get me wrong, I was there until I found out, I'm just addicted to the tobacco, the nicotine in this motherfucker. So when you're smoking through the paper, you kind of almost get like the rawest taste of it as opposed to smoking it through a pipe. So if you don't like smoking it through a pipe, then I highly recommend you check it out in a paper. And then if you want to take it a little bit further, you throw in a glass tip on that bad boy. That way you getting straight flavor. You know what I'm saying? Just like if you were smoking it through a pipe, but you're not smoking it through a pipe. Other than that, I use these raw tips right here. Extra ride pre-rolled tips. You get a whole bag of 50. That's 50 doinks right there. And you ain't got to wash them, reuse them, none, man. You just throw these motherfuckers away. My boy Frank R said it's already decarboxylated. You could just eat that shit. Damn. He said it's done. It's cooked, G. He said, I don't even remember if it did or not. Jeffrey Barksdale said, tiny oven mailbox. My boy Eric A15 said, element papers only. My boy said, I ain't telling y'all shit ever again. Sammy Copar says, I see. My boy Rainsound says, I don't like smoking through a pipe either. Hell yeah, man. I fuck with a pipe every now and again, but for me, it's papers all day. You might every now and a blue moon catch me with a blunt, you know what I'm saying? But I don't be rolling the motherfuckers like I used to. My boy Frank R says, I use the raw tips as well, but the ones that you roll have to use 2 up to 3, the size of the doinks I roll. That's why I fuck with these, bro. These are these fat ones right here, man. This is about the same size as a 12 millimeter glass tip. So you can roll a fatty like this, bro. And don't get me wrong, I used to have to do that same shit too. Rolling up 3, you know what I'm saying? It's just so that motherfucker can expand in that bitch. But nah, that's why I roll with these fatties now. That's gonna be perfect for you, G. Trust me, man. Just check them out on Amazon. I wish I had the link. I could just toss it up, but I don't. All right, guys. So you see, we had just put it in there. I'm sorry, man. When I get lit, I turn into a chatty Cathy, so I just start fucking talking about shit. But typically, it takes about like, 4 to 5 minutes to roll this shit up. Once you know how to work that paper, then it's all just easy. See, it just goes in just like that. It really helps to not have any sweat on your hands, man. So you don't be nervous. You gotta be patient, man. And it ain't like super cold in here or nothing. It's just experience, I guess you could say. But that's what'll fuck up your papers, and that's what'll get you all frustrated. Is if you got a little bit of sweat in your hands, you start getting in there, you can't get that paper to work, and it fucks it all up, man. And then you just go ahead and just lick it and stick it, and that's it. And you grab your number 2 pencil, you just start working that flour down. And you can see I ain't pressing it too hard, but once I get to that point, I grab it, and then I start working that flour down like that. But again, not working it too hard, just working it down to where it needs to go. And once you get to that point, you go ahead, and I like to pinch and twist. So I do like a little pinch and twist motion. I'm doing it real fast, but if you look real close, I'm pinching it and twisting. Then you go ahead and you press in your tip right there. And that's what's going to give that push on this side. Because remember, we pushed it on this side. You want to make sure you give it a little push on this side too. But you can see how it's nice and tough right here, but nice and loose down here, just so that you have that airflow that's going through at all times. You know what I'm saying? You don't want it to be all fucking hard to suck on. You know what I'm saying? Like you're trying to suck a golf ball through a garden hose. I know how y'all be doing. You gotta make sure there's good airflow in there. And then last but not least, you just throw that crown on top. You just flatten out the top. All of this can be done with the number 2 pencil. You don't need nothing else. And that's it. And that's it, man. Damn, my bad. Y'all went crazy in the live chat. I got to go all the way back up. Sheesh. God, dog. Damn, Be Real came in here too. Holy shit. All right, there we go. Sammy said, I want a combusted weed that had a nutty flavor. I'd have kept that to myself. Sammy Copar said it tasted good. Frank R says, I chew my stems and shit all the time. I've done that before. Be Real says, fellas, what it do? What's up to the homie Be Real? And if you haven't done so already, man, make sure you smash that like button and hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so. We got 47% of the people that watch the content that are not subscribed. My boy Frank R says, I never seen those ones before, Space. Hey, man, that's what I'm here to do, bro. I'm here to show y'all this dope shit right here. This is the extra wide pre-roll tips, man. This is for the homies that roll fatties, dog. You can throw these in backwoods, G. Excuse me. And you get a pack of 50. You can find them on Amazon now. Before, you used to have to go to ESD Official. So if you guys want the ultimate hookup to some fire-ass Elements papers and shit, go to esdofficial.com. You'll find all the dopest raw gear, the latest shit, and you pay wholesale price, man. You ain't going to have to pay that smoke shop price. So it's going to be about like a third or half of what you would pay, going to a store. Let me get back into it, man. He said, thank you for putting me on. Hey, man, that's what we're supposed to do, G. Sammy Kopar says, I even enjoy chewing on cured wheat stems. He says, I love the wood stems as well. I got a whole collection of them, all different flavors, cherry wood, oak, and maple. Shout out to Be Real, says Jeffrey Barksdale. Frank R said, doing great, brother. Hope you're well. Sammy Kopar said, wood stems are nice. My boy Be Real said he's taking a break from work, making a milkshake. Damn, give me one. Trying to put some weight on. What y'all smoking on? Shit, right now we about to smoke on some gelato candy, G. Damn, Reno TV pulled up. He said, what's up, chat? Blaze here in Minnesota. Is that Minnesota? My bad, bro. I'm catching up on the fucking live chat, bro. I didn't know y'all was popping off like that. Jeffrey Barksdale said, most definitely doing great, enjoying the company. I heard that right. Hardlife 951 says, Space really knows how to lick it as sticky. Hey, fuck you. Frank Arts in Minnesota. What's up from Georgia? Man, we got people watching from all over, G. Rainsound said, what's the difference from raw and Elements paper? Not much of a difference. I just think that the Elements is cleaner. They're both owned by the exact same company. So it's the same shit. I just prefer the raw Elements and the king size because, I roll fatties. Yep, Sammy Kopar says Elements are a little bit more thin. Frank R says, I use raw black, the extra wide. Yeah, those are dope too. I think I got some of them right here. I don't think these are the extra wides, though. I think these are just the regular ones. Yep. Reno TV says he's medicated. Brandon James says, yo, what up, Space? Big salute. What it do, chat? Got a question. Have you ever heard of tried Pika Puff? I have not, bro. I have not tried, but the name sounds familiar. I think they had hit me up to do a review or something, but I have not tried them. My boy Sammy Kopar said, would anybody recommend Juicy J's now? Last I tried them, I felt it was a gimmick. Yeah, I ain't fuck with that Juicy J's. Damn, I'm still scrolling up through the comments. Oh shit, Loud Gang says, anybody tried the crypto cherries from Hello Mary? I haven't, but I want to say somebody did. Be Real did. Hell yeah. Didn't you live stream with that shit? I thought he did a live stream with that crypto cherries. My boy Frank R said, beautiful Space. You definitely real good. You have a lot of experience. Yes, sir. I just smoke a lot. K-Ham said, what up, everybody? What's up to the homie K-Ham? Frank R says, and hit that like button, everybody, please. Hell yeah, man. Every now and again, we got somebody that pops off in the chat that says, hey, man, smash that like button. How there's going to be 29 of y'all watching, but not 29 likes? Now we got 25 people watching, so we should have at least 25 likes, right? Let me know. My bad. I'm toasting this up over here. Don't worry, I'm about to get my boy Hard Life 951 to come in and suck all this up right here, man. They used to call him the Hoover back in high school. Don't ask me why they gave him that name, but they called him Hoover. Frank R says Amazon in stock. I have them here Saturday morning. Thank you again. Hell yeah, Frank R. Let me know how you like them, bro. Let me know if they're exactly what you need or what you thought they were gonna be. Damn, all these lighters and don't none of them fucking light. I got this one though. And again, we're chiefing on this gelato candy. Shout out to all you guys for coming out and just hanging out and chilling with me. I don't got nothing fancy or dope to show off to you guys. I'm just chiefing. That's it, man. Just having a regular old session. Passed it to Ruben. I passed it to Hard Life, but he coughed his fucking ass off. But it was because of the weed. It's not because of him. It was because of the weed. So I'll let him make it on that one. This gelato candy is real nice and tasty, though, man. I don't know if you guys have tried this one yet. Hell yeah, that boy Frank R said he drinking a smoothie. Yo, shout out to William Bird. He said, what up, Space? He's from Georgia. Is that right? GA, is that Georgia? Shout out to William Bird, man, and hopefully you're having a great day, brother. And let me know what you're smoking on. My boy Frank says, shit, we're neighbors. Yo, we got my boy TJ in the building. He said, what's up, Mr. Smoke a Lot? Shit, homie, stop bringing up my past, G. Be Real said, wearing my tan and purple gorilla shirt today. Yes, I reviewed the Crypto Cherries. It's an 8 out of 10, and Bolo is 9 out of 10 for reference. Yeah, man, if you guys haven't tried out Bolo Runs, y'all need to try that Bolo Runs. Look how this gelato candy smoking, though. Look at that, man. And if you got any sour citrus or funky rosin, it'll pair very nicely with the sweetness right here. Hell yeah, Be Real says, I wore my shirt to buy groceries this morning. Love getting that look in public. Bro, especially the shit that's on the backside. you know they ain't gonna say it out loud, but you know they thinking, yo, is that a big ass bud on the back of his shirt? That's fucking dope. Yo, we got DJO Reviews in the building too. He said, what's good, Space? What's up, chat? Shout out to the homie DJO Reviews, and thank you so much for pulling up to the live stream, man. I hope you're having a great day. And let me know what you're smoking on if you're smoking on anything. Hard Live, you trying to hit this hoe or what, G? Go ahead. I'll pass the joint. Who want this joint right quick? Let me know. Yo, we got Blanket in here. Say, good afternoon. I'm new here, but I wanted to say props to you for doing these THCA review and some doinks. It kind of reminds me of proper doinks reviews. Hell yeah, man. I appreciate that, Blanket. Hopefully you're having a great day, and thank you so much for pulling up to a live stream. But most importantly, thank you so much for coming in and just saying hi, man. Just a nice little proper introduction. That was amazing. I hope you're having a great day, and I hope we can catch you on another live stream. We got a lot of cool people here. Have you met Frank Art? Or Be Real or Ruben Walls? Frank R said, great to see other people from Georgia here. I just moved from South Florida, and this place's laws scares the crap out of me. Hell yeah. K Ham said, lady asked Space about his shirt and said, what is dank? My boy William Bird said he's smoking on some Tahoe OG. Hell yeah. Yo, my boy Drake said, I'll take that motherfucking G if you're passing it around. I got you, though. Here you go, Drake. Take. Oh shit. Fucking damn, Drake. You ain't had to take it like that. Made my camera rock your shit. The boy Hard Life 951 says, hell yeah, shit don't make me cough. It's that Beetlejuice. All right, G, I got you, man. Let me get it back from Drake. Drake hitting it right quick. I got you, though. Let me get that back, Drake. All right, Hard Life, here you go, G. Hell yeah, man. The boy Hard Life smoking like a chimney, dog. Frank R says, you have a great community space. Hell yeah, man. Just a bunch of stoners, really. Just a bunch of potheads hanging out in here chilling. And it's the usual suspects, you know what I'm saying? Every now and again, we have some peak. We'll have about 30 people watching. But if you realize, it's always the same people. Every now and again, we'll pick up somebody new, and they become a regular. They become a Ruben Walls, or they become a K Ham, or a Hard Life 951. You know what I'm saying? Some just keeps bringing them back. I don't know what it is. Damn, Hard Life gave this hoe back to me all fucking wet and shit, dude. Motherfucker slobbered all over it, bro. Hell yeah, my boy said it's got that creaminess, it's got that creamy flavor, don't it? Yeah, that's what I like to think is that gelato on the front, G. You know, that nice creamy flavor. Hell yeah. Hard Life, you know all about that creamy flavor, don't you? Frank R says, like, be real. You have an amazing voice, presence, and calming. Hell yeah, man. Shout out to the homeboy Be Real. If you haven't done so already, man, check out his channel. Yo, we got Durbin Brown in the building. Durbin Brown says, yo, what's up, Durbin Brown? How you doing, man? Appreciate you pulling up. My boy Sammy says, I can't ask for a better day. Hanging out here, the sun is shining, and I'm high from the uncut gems. I'm saving the hash for later today. Hell yeah, Sammy. My boy Sammy outside chilling, man. Shout out to the homie Sammy. What's that sun looking like, man? It's nice and shining. My boy said he's lit, and he's having a good time, man. What more could you ask for? That's a motherfucking bet. Durbin Brown says he's doing good today. That's what's up, man. Let me know what you're smoking on if you're smoking on anything. Damn, homie Frank R's going balls to the wall. He said, I'm going to roll something else, maybe a little hash hole. Hell yeah, man. Just a little dog walker, you know what I'm saying? Just a little hash hole like this size, a little fat skinny turd in it. Dang, that's what's up. The homie William Burr says space gets straight up reviews. Hell yeah, man. That's what we're supposed to do. I ain't gonna jump out here and tell you, hey, y'all need to buy this. Y'all need to buy this. Hell nah, man. I'm gonna tell you what it is and what it ain't. But all the proofs right here, you know what I'm saying? All the proofs right here. The only thing extra that I can add is the flavor good? Is it clean? Is it smooth? Is it harsh on the throat? You know what I'm saying? That's all it's about. And of course, saving you guys a little bit of money. Now, full disclosure, I do make a kickback on that coupon code that you guys type in. So don't think that it's all just saving you guys money. No, man, I get a kickback off of that shit. But everything that I get, I use it to buy like dope ass products, like all the Tenko shit, all the hash holes, all that shit that you guys see. That's what it goes to. It's just reinvesting back into the channel. And a lot of times you guys don't get to see shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the days, I used to have this shit right here. These little heaters with Gangsta Blue Flower, Gangsta Blue Flower, and Poo-Tang Keef, man. I know y'all familiar with that Poo-Tang. And then we got the Canico. These were some of my favorites right here. No, we were just talking about micro hash holes. These were perfect. 0.5 gram of flour and 0.1 gram of live rosin per piece, which is pretty much just like a drop. But you taste it every single time, and it was a donut every single time that you smoked these, man. These were incredible. And packaging was on point, man. You close this bitch up, put it in your pocket. Bam, you good to go. You go walk the dog. You go from one corner to the next. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? My boy Hardlife 951 said, "Hey Space, why do you like the whitest tips that they make? Does anybody else think that? The whitest tips that they make. What you mean? You talking about like these tips? Or this tip right here?" Hardlife says, "Damn, he got me on that creaminess shit. Damn, why'd I say something?" Frank R said, "Lost my wife's grandfather yesterday. He was a big part of our family and a big part of my daughter's life." Damn, I'm so sorry to hear that, Frank R. Hey, man, but I like to think that, when people pass away, they don't really pass away because we still have them in the memories that we shared with them. Just like right now, you're bringing him up in the conversation. So he's still alive. You know what I'm saying? And that's all you can do is just cherish those memories you had. And yeah, sometimes it sucks and sometimes it's sad, but that's normal. That's just what you go through. And these are just trials and tribulations of life, you know? But I'm so sorry that happened to you, Frank R. And hopefully I can offer at least an hour of distraction from that. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to you. And I'm so sorry that happened. William Bird said respect. Frank R said proof is in the pudding. Hell yeah. DJ Overview says that Ash is fully Caucasian. Hell yeah, man. That's what I thought. Motherfucker came out with an 850 credit score and a prepaid mortgage. Hell yeah, Frank R said, yes, sir, you're 100% right. I bought her a remembrance rock that says every time you want to think somebody, rub the rock and they will appear. Hell yeah, man. That's dope as hell. So I appreciate it, Space. That's what we're here for, man. Thank you so much for coming out to the stream. K. Han said, Kush Clinic only delivers to medical card holders. Damn. Why didn't you hit me up, bro? I could have got you an appointment. I could have reached out. They might have ignored my messages, but after about 10 of them, they would have been like, what you want? So my boy needs to shop at Kush Clinic like Yola. Hell yeah. So anytime, brother. Much love. Hell yeah, man. Dang, can y'all believe it's already been 53 minutes, man? I feel like we ain't really done nothing. I rolled up 2 joints. We had a nice conversation, even though it's just me here talking into a microphone and talking to you guys through the comments. That's why I tell you guys, come in and join the live chat, man. That way we can actually have a conversation. To me, it feels like we're sitting at a table right here. I got K Ham to my left. I got Frank R to my right. I got Ruben Walls right across from me because he's crazy, man. I got to keep an eye on him. I got Hardlife 951, but he's always on his knees for some reason. I don't know why. My boy Hardlife says, peace. Hell yeah, man. Frank R says, I enjoy the interaction. Hell yeah, man. That's what I noticed with a lot of people is that they just like, that interaction, that little piece of back and forth sometimes. Now, I am a little strict with that. I am real strict with that because I want people to come in and at least say hello. That's my one and only stipulation for you to be included in the interactions is for you to just come in and say hello. Just come in and say hello, and that's it, man. We good. Damn, Be Real wants me to pack. Be Real, you trying to hit this out? Damn, Be Real about to smoke all of it. Oh, shit. All right, Be Real's got it, man. Y'all watch out. That motherfucker crazy, too. Frank R said, Ruben been on his best behavior. Hell yeah. Be Real says, hell yeah, I want to hit that hoe. He said, is there some rosin in here? Hell yeah. Frank R says, as a creator, are you able to see the people that come in but don't engage? So the only thing that I'm able to see is if they come in and comment. So I can always see how many people are in here. So there's 26 people in here, but obviously there's not 26 people talking in the live chat. So there's always people that are just here to watch, which is absolutely fine. But I feel like it's more engaging when people come in and like, hey, yo, what's up, Space? Like, hey, man, what you think about this shit, bro? Or what do you think about this vendor? Or what do you think about that? Or how do you do this? Or how do you do that? You know, I feel like that's what makes sessions real cool. You know what I'm saying? And and just makes people want to come back. And like we've said many times, we don't do shit for the views. We don't do things for subscribers or anything. The best way I put it is somebody said it earlier. I think it was Frank R. He said, you got a great community here. And that's just what it is at the end of the day, is just community. Sharing stuff that I know with you guys, sharing my opinion, which at the end of the day is just my opinion. I'm not an expert or nothing. But, you know, you guys watch the videos, you guys watch the lives, and what more can I ask for? Hell yeah, Frank R says that definitely keeps people coming back. Like the point with the raw tips. I have them ordered. They'll be here Saturday. Hell yeah, man. The homie William Bird said, that's what's up, Space. Hell yeah. Now, don't get it wrong. The channel has exploded. I thought, like I said it many times, I thought I was only going to get like 10 subscribers. When I first started the channel, I thought I was only going to get 10 subscribers, and I was going to be happy with just 10 subscribers. And then, you know, fucking the first week, I think we hit like 50 subs. And then after that, it was 100. And then it was like 250. And then it was 500. And then it was 1,000. Then it was 1,500. Then it was 2,000. And here we are, man. We're about to hit 3,500. So I've been growing the same way you guys have been. So a lot of you guys have been with me from the start, like the homie Be Real. Be Real's been with me damn near from the fucking start. You know what I'm saying? And we do have that meet and greet coming up. So we're going to be doing a meet and greet June 28th. If you haven't done so already, you guys can go check out the community tab, and you guys can see the address and the details for that. And it's going to be June 28th from 2 to 8 p.m. And, you know, I've been giving my wife a lot of pushback on it because I'm like, man, I don't think anybody's going to show up. I don't think anybody's going to come. I think it'll be like, I don't want to waste anybody's time or nothing. And then I realized, man, so what? Do it. Why not? So hopefully you guys take the same advice anytime you guys feel, you know, a little bit uneasy about something, uncomfortable about something. Fuck it. Be uncomfortable for a little bit. Try something new. Hell yeah. Blanket says, well, it still feels like the start. You're only just blowing up. I can see you're going to grow bigger than we all expected. That's crazy, man. One can only hope so. But even when we grow big and we get to the, you know, the next level, it's still going to be space. It's still going to be us just hanging out in these live streams. So until that day. Now, homie Frank R says, no, the first time I seen your live cast, I knew you were going to have a nice following. Hell yeah. Now, homie Frank R said, wish you were closer. I would attend. Hell yeah, man. We're going to be live streaming, though. We're going to live stream from the event so you guys can be with us in spirit. It'll be probably like about a 5.5 to 6 hour live stream. So I'm going to set you guys up. That way you guys can be there in spirit. You know what I'm saying? You guys can hopefully see like some of the people that you guys see in the live chat, like Ruben Walls, or, you know, maybe Be Real or pull up. Who knows? Now, homie Sammy Copar says, I'm sure people will show up. Hell yeah, man. Even if one person shows up, that's a win. Blanket says, I feel the same way as Frank. Hell yeah, guys. We appreciate the support. If you haven't done so already, man, make sure you smash that like button, hit that subscribe button so you guys can catch us on the next live stream. We do these pretty regularly. And don't forget to check out the reviews, the how-to playlist. We've got lots of videos. We've reviewed tons of vendors. So go ahead, check them out. And as always, this live is brought to you by Space City Cannabis. I'm going to fuck with y'all, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.